Come in. Hey, let's go the opposite way. I don't know. I'm just gonna hold them all out. Elbows behind assholes. Dizzy head to God dang nowhere again. No way to get it done, cause I'll $1,400 a week, you know. And then say the other side of your home.
She'll put and the curse will put you, and they don't know what the earth is about to be put through, and they're just spreading lies, like spreading thighs.
Let's kill the messenger for the meth and the coke strain and stir. We're stared there in Medusa's nooses.
Happy the hour, rotten fruit and vegetable. Let's go play Dumdy. I'm bored, twirling my thumb up everybody else's Adam apple and their hypnophagus. We're in a computer board, bouncing in their wall.
Where are you gonna find light?
Where are you gonna find it? I don't like light. I like illusions and orbs. We're in a pro jam. We're wearing a pro jam. I ain't aware of running around and making it smell like rotten toe jams.
They're trying to fix it in the machine. We got no time to. There you go. We're playing Echo and where's he at? Starting to something. Oh no. Are they chewing something? Are they gnawing in their jaw? After they stuck needles in their eye? Are they gnawing on your jaw? Are they piles of curses everywhere? Let's go imagine like we're clean, but we're snakes chasing the piece for the mouse. The piece of the warm-blooded pain in their mouth. And the side came up my patty and somebody else's lipstick. You abduct me? get my vandalized.
Kind of look like in that house.
A sight show. Where'd it go? Yeah, where'd it all go? Where'd it all go? Where'd everybody go? Go get my lights stole from our rights.
What gives you the right? What gives you the?
It gives you the left, the skill for the left hand, so you can sit there and look dizzy in a computer.
What gives you the right? What gives you the right? The right. What gives you the right front or back?
I don't know. I'm at the other side. All I want's from the right. No, we're abducted. Whatever gave you the right
To be like that in the right of your brain, left-handed.
We'll just sit there and look dizzy hand. Where's the Virgos in the right of their brain? In their left hand.
What gave you the right? To enslave the right.
Hey man,
What gave everybody tongue? And we'll just sit there and nipulate in it.
let's have an axe. Out of axe chunks. No, we can't go to axe shelters. We'll go to FEMA camps. What gave them the right to lie to all of us? I don't know. You can't get it off my shoulder.
There's 300 snakes chasing the little mouse around. But now the mouse sits there across everyone's retina going... I've been sitting there all day.
What's it drowning everywhere? Let's have an ear bite. Can we crawl around like snakes? They're all hatching. There's no way to grab my hand from. Can I grab your Adam apple? Here. Can I be a witch and poison it? Here you go, my pretty. Eat my poison pus and propaganda. Who's cocking me? What's out? You're on the other IP. And people got lied to again.
So many lies, and you better watch out what's going on above humanity's sky.
Yeah, they all hope we can go to ashes and ashes. And we'll all fall down.
The panties ain't even in a bind no more. They're worse than in a bind. The eyes don't get to keep your head up. Let's look like we're putting our head like this. There's no communication.
But make his eyes be our muscles. Make his eyes be our legs.
Make his mouth drown in her spell. And more to add on to be morons. And we'll just be boring all day. Make a good day. You got a positive. You got 10 thoughts, 10 plans, good rhythm, and they want to pretend in you. It's a job here, and everyone's jaw. We got joggled at his ear. We couldn't go take a jog. Hey guys, let's go enjoy exercising. No, they want to play sex around, and they want other people's minds and semen.
We're gonna stop everyone's eyes and just spell in it.
I need a rub off to act right on. To act right on. Oh, left-handed people think like that in their brain. Let's all go right on in it. Let's bounce off the wall. Let's go right on it. What are you gonna ride on this time? Wet wrists and crotches. Go tighten up the vice more down everyone's temple. You know what a vice is? Oh, no. I can't give you good advice. You're supposed to be knowing what a vice is. Looking in the garage where a workbench is. And it's called attached to your workbench. But now we're chasing the pendulum in everyone's mind. So they can chase the dragon around and disgrace. Potty mouth and disgrace.
Put a flame under the dog's ass.
Let's put a flame under everyone's ass. Hey! Let's burn everyone's ass and burn the earth. That's how we can turn upside down. Planet Clucky.
Let's go play Clucky with it. Where's Clucky at?
Are the comments broken? Like the comet about to come with the big asteroid belt? I'm more serious than this goddamn Watton rich half and this witchcraft and every goddamn man. They look like their goddamn hip mine got abused and we'll all be asses and asses. We'll all fall down. 'Cause they don't care. I guess no one does care. I'll kill the messenger. I don't care. That's something new and knowledgeable. Let's go 5 hours over there and snake it up over here. I didn't keep a clear picture and understand the clarity from the scripture. They become croak-numbed and kill victims and no one knows how to do nothing unless their nose is doped up, their mind is like they're drowning, and they're goddamn abusing and neglecting everybody. Through your mind, through your emotion, through your thoughts, through your tongue, through your head. And where does the new alien live in you? In your vocal cue, down your hipophagus, playing hoodoo in you. Who do you think? I never thought I was nobody. Who thinks they're me? I took everybody's names and wore them up.
It's fun thinking where you taking their name, the taint where your vein,
and wearing everybody out. Connect to YouTube.
I don't know. Can we go play with it? This is nicely. Can I come clip in it? I want that name. Not that one. I want his name, Mommy. I want his name on it. Yeah, Mommy, we want his name on it. We wore it out all day. It'll be that guy's name. Can we look like that guy's name?
Hey!
Let's cluck it all up. I'm playing around the other side of being shitheads and drowning. Don't know the IP from the other side of my eyes see. It's just fucking all that. God. Let's make his hand do it. It's another time.
YouTube.
Here are some matching news articles.
Man, the damn alien, dude. They ain't telling you what's real. What do you think's going on? Everybody's being lied to so much. I'm sick of being and tired of being fed lies around the ignorant curse that the earth is bound to go through, and everyone just want to wipe it around and think nothing going on.
How am I gonna look? On the other side is IP. Come on, Mommy. I don't know. Coconut peanut? Could it be his thumb? Or we can just cook theirs. Mommy. Let's just go make a dick and hair from his hand.
This goddamn bull crap. I'll sit here and look at this. Had the whole YouTube progress, everything going. Getting no comments at first. Link into YouTube here. Get it connected. See the same show I'm doing here to PlayStation. Headband ripping off each side of my pineal gland, my hip to ride. Right-handed looking sloppy for the goddamn ignorant cunt. No, it's not the coronavirus. It's more things to the planet curse. It's about the Hyperions.
Let's go play around, everybody. Oh, it's there. And then why is it gone? It's in there. Why is it gone? It's in there. Oh, it's in his ears and his mouth. Let's go drown in it. Your telephone tell you 10 times.
What's really going on is what the Bible states. What's really going on is 'cause it will fall like brimstone and fire from the sky. If you can't read in between the lines, then quit doing the lines. Something is in the realm of the cycle of planet cursed. If you don't know it, don't act like you want to know. Plagiarize me and then act it an hour later. Oh man, I got some truthful knowledge. I got some truth from the Adam apple. I don't got the truth serum in them. The truth serum. Government's job everywhere. Scrambling everyone's ear numb. Hipping around in your hipophagus. In your whole the bug in your ear. And the chip on your shoulder. So we can play drag tongue. The 7-headed drag tongue ain't even gonna be able to snake it. It might hit you when you're in your bed, sleeping like a thief in the night. It might hit you other than you goddamn expect it, man. For real. The respectful notion, the ignorant spells, that's not me. The respectful rhythm of I'm gonna put this stream for about an hour. Try to give the message. We're in big danger right now. Big danger. Worse than the corona flu, mixed with everything. It's gonna fall like brimfire. Asteroids everywhere. And then it's gonna collide on Earth. No meteorites, and then the asteroid. It's on the way. You don't believe me? It's on the way. That's why it's all over. Everybody's practicing that knows it in the government scheme. They're all practicing in it so they can escape. And scum of human race got used by the computer, erasing everyone's ears like soldered ear knobs. And I've seen the visions. I'm a Virgo. I've laid in the visions of what you call dreams or your vision, and I've seen it. I've seen them bigger than boulders as the meteorites, falling, hitting the ground everywhere, asteroid, then hitting the earth like a goddamn friggin' worse than the atomical bomb drop. And I know it's going on this month. I know it. I know it's this month. I ain't lying to you. I know it's sometime gonna happen. Every time I put my hand somewhere, the other temperatures and degrees everywhere.
The red light, the blue light.
I'm trying to have a stream, and only when they hear the dog, everyone else sitting there rolling their eyes in the kitchen. Home's more vandalized and ruined and destroyed. Got a nice San Francisco magnet I got on the garage fridge. Somebody throws it on the floor one day, pick it up, put it back, go out there today to take care of the dog that no one wants to take care of. Now they take your magnet, rip it in half, throw it all over. Full, complete goddamn 1 pint water bottles scattered all over the lawn. Nobody cares. Holes busted all in the wall, ignorance, and all goddamn rotten witch cared about was, I'm a hothead. I want to dye my hair red this month. Red hair dye splattered all over the wall, the sink, over here, all over the bathtub, smear here and around, and then they're just sitting there with the phone going. Who I put the foot on and playing pussyfoot. It's the cop of the hour. Oh, cop of the hour. Why is every time I know to roll my eyes around, what kind of curse is chiming in on everybody? The cop of the hour from Sony's Machinery. There's your hand, Sony.
Top of the hour. Here.
We're playing in a Sony TV. We're coming from a Sony product.
What else are we gonna do? Kill the messenger. Don't listen to him. Don't be prepared. We all need to play asses and asses. We'll all fall down. Nobody understand it.
And where will they go? They'll go to their dumbs. Their deep underground military bases and facilities. They'll get in their aircrafts and just fly away. And we'll sit here like this scumin race.
There's a snake. 10,000 of them.
Chasing the mouse.
Chasing the mouse. There's a snake everywhere. Hanging from the back of your ear numb.
And it goes down the back of your shoulder. And its eyeball connects right there where your nipple is. And then underneath your ribs, it's supposed to look like you got hoofs hanging out, where they rip the sheep's head off as sacrifice human pace. That's what she said, huh? Everything just looked like a snake to me. What do you mean? You don't look at the tree and the tree branches and they all look like snakes moving? And any movement you make, any rhythm you create, any action you're doing, it's like a goddamn cold-blooded snake just acting ignorant.
Oh, there's a mouse. Oh, there's peace and silence. Let's go play Dick Toy in it.
That's what it is.
Let's make everyone go nuts and bounce off the wall. Let's put everyone's pants on fire.
You know how they put someone's pants on fire so bad?
Look. Oh, right there where his crotch is. Look, his pants are on fire. Oh, right there where's Mampart is.
My one-eyed trouser trout.
Oh, that can be my third eye.
Somebody else's one-eyed trouser trout.
We're not going trout fishing this afternoon.
We want to play in everyone's one-eyed trouser trout.
We're not doing nothing right.
We're being writing in the wall. Blue lightning everywhere. We're making booby traps. Making everyone look like snakes chasing a mouse, clicking behind a computer. And I wonder why they call the thing on the computer the mouse. And it's just sitting there in everyone's retina, that little symbol clicking in there. I got you on my PC. Like they want to drip down everyone's feces. Then they want to take everyone around worse than being possessed with heebie-jeebies. I ain't lying. Old Don. I ain't lying. I'm a Virgo. Why do I need to lie? Someone wants you needle eyeing. I can only see like a needle. I can only see as round as a needle. And honestly, it's none of it to laugh at, because no one's serious. They're just... I make everyone look like pus-filled, rotten lips. Busting everyone's bubble. For busted up, looking around, curses like blasphemy brag. I'm glad while I'm promoting the streams and doing things, I'm glad to bring humor to people. As serious as I am. Just a point. Put a smile on someone. Be knowledgeable to someone. So funny, these people forgot to laugh. They steal your smile, and in their mouth they laugh.
Knock him around. Knock that down.
And so I'll go bounce off the wall and go drown around. Everything goddamn broke here. Washing machine broke around, dictoid. I've been studying that all day. How do I fix this again? How do I snake it all apart so everyone can just heil on it, thieve and lie in it, and manipulate in it? Say, well, I had no problem 3-4 days ago catching everything up over here, but now I got a problem and can't even get ketchup in the goddamn refrigerator no more. So we'll just thieve you and look you like the pile of mustard. Last time I fixed it was the locking mechanism. I studied that. I fixed that. Being the quality to know how to do it. Now it has a mind of its own. I think it's possessed by the design of these computers everywhere. Because sometimes it'll go through, no problem, all the cycles. Now the problem it's creating now is the spinning cycle. Will not create the spin to get all the water. It drains. I know it's draining because the water goes. The water ain't there. But the spinning cycle isn't creating. So that's what I've been in there studying and studying and studying. And everyone around here is just cruddying and hurrying up in and make mine and snake mine. We got snake spines being spinal tapped. You being spine tapped for snake mines? Are we all naked going air humping again? And then the curse every goddamn where around here. Why fix it? Show me how you did it so I can break it and snake it more. We need morons. Can we be morons boring around our ear nums? Drowned in it to be in the air? And then we're going backward it, hypnotized, clockhead clowns. We need to make food again. We need to do that. We didn't make chicken sandwich. We didn't make a chicken casserole. Someone made everyone look like they're running around playing they need another goddamn mouth, head, and an asshole again. No homemade chicken noodle hoop. Let's run around here and play dick-a-literal poop. Yeah, we're dead-legging. We're dead-legging for the hypnoride. Trigger finger off the hypnoride. And then we're living like we're in Satan's brothel party. Living around Satan's secretary and Satan's receptionist now. This is nobody's house. This is the job site. You remember? Because if it was a house, we wouldn't be playing like what another house looked, and then everyone else what their mouth looked, and then the only goddamn rhythm of what's a house is your mouth and a telephone. That's what your house is. It's a telephone and a mouth. Mom on the verge of getting her vehicle repossessed. Ain't been able to work. Got 4 payments left. It can't afford. It can't find a way. Can't get a job no more. 4 payments left. And can't. None of the home bills get done. That's how they want us all. They want you all tongue-fused and kung-fused. 31 questions, like the police. Blinking mood lights in you. You don't eat. You eat the black of a blue light, a purple light, or a red light, and a telephone. Well, just live in your body like a host. Then you walk around up there and everyone's having telephone fight.
It's time to go and play food. I'm not gonna eat and do nothing. I don't want to look nice and neat. I don't want to look like this. I want to look like I'm a woman and a man. Or the cop of the hour. 8 o'clock.
Oh yeah, the magic. 8 o'clock. 9 o'clock. Goddamn 2 years in this rotten hellhole. 8 o'clock. Cop of the hour. 9 o'clock. We'll have a food fight every night. 8 o'clock. 9 o'clock. Cop of the hour. We'll have a food fight every day. We'll throw it all around. We don't got no more water. I got water bottles that nobody drank out, just thrown all around the schlong again. Yeah, everybody up there yelling, cussing at everybody. It's supposed to be dinner time. It's the wat-jawed and the cockeyed curse. Ripping apart everyone's ear out their vocal cords. Drowned everyone. Vandalized, destroyed everything. Living the spell. Everyone playing cop and lean. You sat there knowing how to fix the machine. Hey, you're living in the machine. The tongue pewter. Dog barking at the computer, sounds everywhere. You got everything outdated. Someone can just sit there and get sick dated all day. I ain't gonna get sedated. Imitated. Rotten fruit and vegetable. I got a waist and a hip. I got everyone dripping like heroinated hells and soldered ear numbs. Scrambling up for 31 questions at the police and quickly confuse and abuse everyone's minds. There's no answers. There's just questions. There's no truth. There's abuse, yelling, screaming memes. Then we're all there. Let's go imitate another place and everybody else's lips again. The place everyone's being imitated in is a plate full of telephones and the other side of a mouse and a computer playing everybody's wifey and a goddamn 5G, and we'll just hibernate and be lied to every day at the stranded island. No. I'm learning. It really ain't her. It's the job site from the government. The one that says they're Americans and they're Russians. The one that don't like the English tongue of his explanation. And then the one the devil plays with. But what's the price of everyone's life? Like the game of a device everywhere. Yeah. I'm getting $1,400 to her house every week now. Analyze it, abuse it, destroy it. We're going to play ha 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 ha. Everyone make the ego lip. We need 300 ego lips. Cause something's more than snorting every day. The Grim Reaper and death everywhere. And Satan's secretary making you live in a neighborhood like you live in a Section 8 look. Oh no, the only place to make sex look. There's no washing machine. It's called Dictoid. Where's all goddamn 31 questions at the top of the hour again? The tongue hews everybody. We make everyone look like morons. For the morbid angel of death everywhere. Monstrosity and tongue noosa. Where's the God and clean? It's the morbid angel of death everywhere. That doesn't like the human being. Go look where the hamper is. Somebody cut the handle off it too. Just like you have a handle of life, somebody cut everyone's life into two. From humans and computers. They cut everyone's life in two. You're thumping around human scum, and then the rest of you is rotten lip computered. Go act that apple. Oh, is that 31 questions with no clue? Who's clue? Who's clue? Go fix it. The goddamn people can sit there and act it. You gotta take your old clothes that you don't wear and scrub up piles of piss and shit in the garage. I take my shirt off my goddamn back to pick up shit and piss in the goddamn garage. You rip the goddamn magnet. Just sit there and imagitate everything. For the directional pull and the balance everywhere. And then you wonder why we got equilibrated ears and we can't keep balance. We got the blindfold across our eyes. They don't kill the messenger. Something's more than snorting. And think you, as Virgo all day, think you're the Lincoln Leo, the lions everywhere. For ego trip. And then they want ego and evil everybody else. Beating the blues on your neck collections. And the tragic stuff. I don't care. Who cares about anything? I just dye my hair. I think, look, I died in somebody. I become the person I think I died in. So I can play doppelganger. Voodoo everywhere. Ciao. Trousers. One-eyed trousers. devil's tool in everyone's emotion. Come on. Now, I'm not sure if the diagnosis and what I did with the washing machine, but it actually completed a load with the spin cycle. But now the loads that don't go into spin cycle already, that I've had to squeeze all the water out till all the water drains in the washing machine, literally squeeze the water out like I'm the spin cycle, and then you gotta dry the clothes for 5 hours. Somehow the one load that I got in there magically worked. Tragically suspicious. Without money. And then they want you all day saying,
can you donate me some money? Do what you do best. Beg everyone for money. I don't want to see you work.
I don't want to see you with the kids after work going 5 minutes to the 95-acre lake with the boat in it. And then the kids come home. Come marching in. All happy, enjoyable, wash their hands up nice and neat.
Dinner smells great, Mom. What are we having?
Yes, yep, that's exactly what they told me on the diagnosis. Either the pump that drains the water has a clog in it where they got rags in it and trash, and I found dirt and grime in it. Either that was the problem, or the loads are too much unbalanced. Yep, and that's what I decided to do this time, other than what would be a whole load. I only put maybe, where'd I put? I think 9 or 10 clothing items in it, and it seemed to kind of enter the spin cycle and had no problem. Yeah, I'm following you. I know people understand too. Yeah, bro. And that's what I think is creating it. A lot of unbalance, what the devil wants. Everyone off balance all day. Okay, man, that's good to hear. Yeah. And we have a whirlpool, okay? And the code that comes up is DR. So if you could comment me about the code DR. Yeah. See, I just answered your question while you were typing it. See, this is good communication. Intellectually Godspeed. Yeah, brother, yeah. It's Whirlpool. It's the Caballero Whirlpool, the white one. Top loader. The push button screen with the symbol in the middle. The start load button on the right, and it has the electrical lock. You hold the button for a minute. You let your finger off the button. You'll hear the machine go. I already had to fix that. That's working proper. When it doesn't want to complete its cycle, it says DR on it. DR. Pull the drain hose. See if it drips. Pull the drain hose out of the drain, not behind the washer, right? Because that might create whoosh at the bottom of the washer. pull the end of the drain hose on the next load that I try while I notice it's on the drain cycle, or kind of like, get my step ladder with the light and kind of observe while the drain system's going on. And then if not, yeah, that's what the diagnosis told me today. DR is a blockage, and that's what it explained. Before the drain pump, the filter probably has a big blockage that won't completely let it flow. Well, I don't want to unhook the end in the washer. And we have in the basement, there's no like up pull. That's why there ain't a bathroom down here. There's like no up pull from the drain. But I noticed the copper drain pipe from the condensation of the heating and air conditioner air pump is connected in the drain pump. And then the hose draining out of the washer is in the drain pipe. If it is wet, try to drain. It will be your pump. Okay. Now what? I'll try to diagnose a little bit of that tomorrow. And I noticed there's really not a way to get the back of the machine off. There's no screws back there. So how do I get access to the drain pump? Do I have to lean the machine to its side underneath the machine? Do I have to kind of shimmy it out once I pull the hose away? Do I have to lean the machine to the side to get under the machine, correct? Because last time I had to pull the front of the machine forward and lift it like a hood in the car to get to the lock. Yeah, man, I used to do maintenance all over. Yeah, housing turnovers in the Marine Corps Basic Quantico, for homes to go in. I've helped the appliance man. I've done, hot water heater replacements. I've helped the HVAC crew. I'm just not certified to handle Freon, but I know how to install, your outside condensing unit with your Freon in it to enter your air pump in your home. I understand and know all that. Yeah, bro, definitely. Put a putty knife under the left. Yes, yeah. And where the two notches are. You gotta hit the notches and it will pop up. I know that. Yeah, so the pump, I need to get where, yeah, I understand what you mean. You really don't need to get it on its side. Get it where you can kind of, yeah. But I can't get to the bottom through lifting the top. I need to do what you suggested first. Pull it a little bit away from the wall or in an area where I can pull it to get it linked to where I can get under there to the drain filter. Now, when I'm around the pump and the drain filter, how do I make sure I locate the drain filter first to just anyways clean it anyways, because I'm sure it needs clean. It's never has been. You'll see two screws inside. Then pull front panel up.
want to talk you through it.
I know how to do it, yeah. Your pump will have two big hoses connected to it. That's on the underside. I don't gotta lift the top to get to the pump, do I? That's where I need to let you. That's why I need you to let me know. I don't gotta lift the top to get to the bottom pump, or do I? Because if not, yeah, I realize what you're saying. And I know the difference of, well, okay, well, this is the pump end, because that's where the hose connects. So before the pump end is obviously where the filter would be, correct? On the end of what, on the first hose would be where the filter would be, to where I would enter the pump to go to the actual drain. Okay. Pull both hoses, put finger in pump hole, pull out blockage. I have to lift the top, okay? And then when I lift the top around the drum, I will see the hoses. And now you're saying pull the hoses. I feel you, Virgo. Yeah, that's why I don't want to, like, really screw it up, because we really can't afford a new one. Yeah. Now, what would have it where the load I just did, it did it no problem? I mean, the load I just did is like, pff, hey, it worked. Most likely. Yeah, that's what it explained. One guy found a sock in it. There could be a pair of panties in it. People have been using like shirt sleeves that they use for snot rags. Any smaller item. One of the children's socks or something. Yeah. Okay. Oh, okay. And that's why if there's too much load in it while it's in its movement, it could overflow over the drum through it somehow. It's just being technical, man. It's, you know, and I do. I give a lot of respect to your support right now. Yeah, your guidance. Phillips screwdriver or a putty knife and pliers are all you need. Yeah. Okay. So like you're saying, just do how I know to get the top up. Follow the hoses down. And the first hose, I will actually see an opening before it enters the pump. And then, is it big enough for my hand to get in there? Or, you know, if the hose is, and it has something in it, would I have to like jam a stick in it? Or, you see what I mean? Or do I disconnect that hose off the pump and kind of like snake out the whole hose from the top to where it drains? I'll constipate and thumb at that, yeah, tomorrow, yeah. I will, Jim. I'll make sure I'll keep it plugged in. Yeah, while I'm plugging it in, I'll hit all the buttons. Start cycle. Then the minute I hear it turn on, I'll just start putting my fingers and grabbing electrical things. Okay. Or if I use my, you know what'll work real good that I'll jam down up in there. You know, the hemostotes that you got to stick in a fish's stomach if it swallows the hook. I'll just use my my hook grabber, just like I'm sticking it in a fish mouth, and I'll get my flashlight and scope, my headlight, my flashlight, and I'll scope through the hose. Then if I see it, I'll just. And I also have very long extended needle nose pliers. Okay. It's amazing how you know I understand, man. That's how Virgo is. I understand. Yeah, I hate that, Jim. I've been through that, but not with it. Yeah, being in operation, or yeah, it's totally was shut off. Okay. Very easy job. I can help you on camera. You film. I'll walk you through it. I don't know if I can link my telephone in there. That's another thing I haven't been able to do, is link my my YouTube production through the telephone to actually, get the visual of what I'm doing with the phone. I don't see with the phone like a lot of people see with. I see with my eyes. Yeah. That's how Virgo is. I see with my eyes. I learned about the lawnmower, fixing the lawnmower. When you don't put the proper gas in it, when you don't put premium, when you put gas, I think it's called with ethanol in it, and you get vapor lock, where you get too much water and H2O in your gas, and it creates vapor lock in your lawnmower. I learned how to unvapor lock the lawnmower. Oh yeah, man. It ain't cheap. And then, like you're saying, when you see the guy fix it, in 25, 30 minutes, and he's like, well, it's $150, $200. Pay up. I even went through the diagnosis of why the Kenmore double handle refrigerator ain't working, and the ice machine. I said, well, duh, you ain't getting water there. You see the red light? I hit all the reset buttons down it. Checked it out, made sure the metal bar was closed. the same time I fixed real ice machines around the Quantico base. I'm like, man, this is strange. Yeah, just for the guy to show up, yeah. Then they might want to sell you a pump or, yeah, behind your back. If you ain't a guy like me, that I wouldn't be breathing down the back, but, you know, being involved with liking to work with tools, fix machine, things like that, yeah. It does, man. And these devices are built not, I mean, Whirlpool, it is a very good, well-built product. They are built to last. But some of the, you know, just chintzy parts are not built very good anymore. Cheap plastics and things like that. One little hairline fracture in a piece of plastic, or, yeah, it's... Okay. But yeah, I've also diagnosed the refrigerator. And then I've looked at it and I'm like, well, duh. The refrigerator ain't gonna pump no water nowhere to make ice because the red light's on and it says change the filter. Now you wonder why you can't open the door and get water out the refrigerator anymore. All you gotta do is change the filter, let it enter, let it reset, let it recognize the filter's on, hope where it says the filter is green, then you hit the reset button on the ice maker and you're getting water everywhere again. And I take all kind of knowledge, you know, and then when I ignorant like that. These people kicked a goddamn hole in the bottom of the door this big. Threw goddamn rocks in the basement windows. I'm like, would y'all do that at my house?
Oh yeah, because you'd have everything good. You'd have everything nice. But we do it worse. Then we hope we can just burn you and kill you in it.
It's like, why? We think that would be fun. Any reason I got that dog like that? For no reason. No reason. And they get a kick out of it. 9 o'clock, top of the hour. Top of the hour again. Alright. Thank you. Thank you for the comments, the guidance. And I know you're being truthful because that's what I researched. Yeah, that's what I researched today, watching a couple, you know, YouTubers. And I honestly thank you for being very honest and, you know, guiding me. Yeah. Thank you. I will constipate on that tomorrow. See how they're playing with that dog in his private part. They're playing with the parts of people's bodies. Or it could have been it finally pushed so much it could have pushed it through, unclogged it. Yeah, I hear you. The draining is no problem. It won't drain the water. It won't spin dry. There'll be no water in it, and the clothes won't hit that spin cycle. It'll just be, you know, they're just so sopping wet. But then there is times, yes, I see what you mean, where it still could be clogged, and it just needs to be looked at, because there will be times I'll open it and there will be standing water in it. Close the lid, run it through a cycle. You'll hear it drain the water out, but the clothes will sit there and it won't function the spin cycle. Now, which way does the drum spin? Does it spin clockwise? Or does it spin counterclockwise? Yeah. Clockwise. Okay. All right. So it goes this way. This way. Felt like I've done this 30 times already. See, I'm right-handed or left-handed, and everything's supposed to go hip sway. Not like we're waiting upside down. My hipophagus. Yeah, type me up with how to make sure, to do diagnose and correction on the spinning of it. Because I actually hear and see it drain. You know, I hear it drain. I see the hose moving as it's draining in the drain pipe. See, that's what I was explaining. The load I just did, I did like less than what I would do on a normal load. About like 10 garments. I did. Maybe, what'd I say? 8 or 9 light garments. Okay. Now, is that something that is home fixable, or is that something where it really is technical for a technician? I understand you. I understand that, yeah. The ratings on the wall, yeah. While we're here, doing things for a minute, I'm gonna go hit the dryer to another hour again. So that sopping wet load, I think that load's been in there. This will be the 3rd hour on that load. Open the lid, reset the switch, adjust to close. Where would the switch be to reset that when I open the lid? Quick gimmick. down, buddy. I know they're working you up. Calm down. Calm down. They're stressing you. I know. Calm down. It's called we're not having a recipe. We're having a stress-a-pee. A stress-a-pee if you go pee. In the IP. Alright, when I get the lid open, kind of like where's the reset switch gonna be? That's what when I put this sign up a lot. My panties in a bind. I need a dime. My panties are in the bind.
The panties are in the bind. They gotta find the panties in the bind.
Oh my gosh. Or that's something, yeah, if you can't get that typed up, I'll study that. It resets on its own when you lift the lid. So is that all I do? Unplug it. Unplug the machine. Make sure there's no close. Make sure it's proper. Lift the lid, or do I need to lift it plugged in so it will electrically reset? Plugged in or unplugged, lifting the lid. Because by the time when I do all this, there is not going to be no closing. You know what I mean? There'll be no close in the machine. I choose to fix, to work on it without the close in it. Exactly, Virgo. Don't unplug it. Just lift the lid. Give it a couple minutes. Lift the lid 3 to 5 minutes. While I'm looking, clean around. Take a look and a gander if I see anything. Do like you say, kind of double check around the pump. Then close the lid back down. After I do a diagnosis of just looking or, getting any grime that might be in there. Then simply close the lid again, and that creates a reset. Okay. All right. I appreciate the support and the guidance. I really do, man. I really do. Appliances are important for people. They are. Well, we're so used to it, nowadays, but it is. It's important. Clean clothes to go to school, clean clothes to go to work, clean clothes to be a clean person. And the appliance tech does videos on exactly what to do. He shows you step by step. Yeah, yeah. You'll know it's the pump if it spins and still full. Yeah, yeah. It's definitely more 95% of the time not spinning at this moment. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so it's definitely what you're explaining to me with the spin cycle. Take a look at that. Open it, reset it. Mm-hmm. And we're all on the spin, dude. The spin doctors. Little Miss can't be wrong. So she can't be wrong. She gotta do all the wrong. I can't be wrong, you gotta do it. You be wrong. You be the song. You be the game, no and chong. You be the reason for all the treason. You be the one fighting all the demons. You be the one with the ear numb steaming out of each side where your eyeballs beaming. You be the curse of the hip and play, and all they want to do is manipulate and strain. Strain the back of your anus and head. Spinal tap you out the ride of the bed. Then you're playing the spine like a curse. Then you want everyone wine on earth. Here's my wine and where's my cheese? Can you play the violin for me? A tub full of water after it stops spinning is the pump. Yeah. The cop of the hour, did it strike again? Ah, the cop of the hour. How does he know it? He knows it like a poet.
There's the tragic hour again. Cop of the hour.
Sony's slave, at your service. Can I help you? Whenever PS5 hits the market for us to enjoy, hopefully I'll be able to link and get it. But this internet where we're at is very bad, so somehow when the affordable notice to get the PS5, we need a new router and upgrade system, where I'll get a router down here and landline it. Hard to diagnose from here. Yeah, I know. Okay, I'll get the simple reset, up and down of the lid later on tomorrow. But the thing about Sony, I want to start a new username under PS5. And other than uncleDONALD420, I'll probably have that one. That's been around since PS2. We'll have the new name called Sony Slave. I appreciate it. I really do. I appreciate it. I'll appreciate it. And if I can somehow link the phone, I don't know why that doesn't work with me anymore. Virgo Lover said that's a good one. And I love that shirt, bro. I love that shirt. I wore the Niners shirt yesterday. Thank you. Man, you gave me so many cool, unique shirts and gifts. All your gifts are like, wow, that's just so out of the world. And okay. Because I was checking where the one guy said it could be, even the lid switch. And I didn't see the lid switch nowhere. Because the one guy was like, maybe your lid switch isn't connected. But I wasn't on a digital. That was on an older model. Okay. All right. Man, okie dokie. Appreciate it. Appreciate it, man. Thanks for taking about an hour of your day and evening and, you know, actually listening to me with some good caring comments, man. Thank you a lot, dude. Thank you a lot. I wish I didn't have to PayPal things here and signs like this. And I had money in my pocket working, and I'd be like, hey, dude, you know what? Man, you kind of helping me out a little bit there, man. You got where I can give you like a $10 tip for, man, giving me some good tips? Yeah. It's at the back middle of the door. At the back middle of it. I hear you. When you open it, it's going to be along the rim of it. Okay. Brian wants him a CAG shirt. But my buddy Riff here, I got gifted a shirt when I first met him. We got friends, and he had a small business where he would go to like the neighborhood trade shows, or it's kind of like the farmer market, but trade shows, and you know, people have arts and crafts, and he had a nice t-shirt stand there, and he had some very nice prints and good quality shirts. I received a cool gift from him and a friend JP when we all linked up and became Sony buddies. I appreciate it. I do. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. I know, man, because I don't deserve this. My parents don't. I wish, I mean, they got all this free, why can't they get on the goddamn Section 8? I don't know, I don't know. I don't know. Or they always want to put the kid in me. Yeah, are you kidding me? Besides that, man, hope everybody's doing good. I am getting a little bit of scuttlebutt about planetary action. There's, you know, a lot more importance than, you know, things in appliances. You know, there's, other than the virus, there's, and you heard me earlier in the stream, I did see the visions of the brimstone, the meteorites, and then the big cloud bluey behind it. I have seen that vision, yeah. I mean, God, they got everything else. Free medical, free this, free that. Gotta go get this for free. My God. Child support from the first baby daddy. My God. You know why they don't want to live there? They couldn't act the way they act here and get away with it. But I want my parents to feel sorry about everything because they don't want the kids separated from their parents. And then they gotta literally, like, adopt the children. Oh, I know, all the free money they got. That's why I had to make the sign, because look, obviously, I'm a product of the environment. I gotta look like I'm one of those. Yeah. When y'all knew me on Daily Motion, I was in commotion. I was getting promotion. You know. How do you think I got the first PS4 when it hit? I was there, right there, getting it. Yeah, you know. The only thing I'm lacking is a vehicle now. Because our home, we have no public transportation. We're very poor. No white lines on it. White lines and method and ignorant games everywhere. Yeah. You can sense that too. Yeah. And look at him. Look at him. Tiggy, don't let them do that to you, buddy. They're doing it to everybody. Calm down, Bubba. Calm down, Big Bear. I know. They never stop, do they? Calm down. Calm down, good boy. Calm down. Calm down. Now some kind of witches.
See, now you got me. I don't even know what to say to anybody.
Silence is golden. Be a good boy. Be a good boy. Happy boy. Good boy. Good boy. Got my mom cussing, not sounding out of her mouth. Cop of the hour. Every day it's a food fight. No, he's standing over on top of everyone's shoulder. So they can go around there and make what something looks like that. Shh. Shh. Yeah, they're being morons. You heard the dog? They need to stop being morons. Huh? You go out there and tell them. You stop being morons. I know. I know. All the stress and the static is why I've been kind of taking breaks at, drinking and stuff. I might drink 2 times a week. Normally weekends. It actually says that, and it states that in some of the church that I've learned, where it said before the last day, he grabbed the dog, and they just walked in the wilderness to where they couldn't follow him anymore. Tiggy, no, don't let him do it to you. Tiggy. And they all curse all day about food, and there's plenty of it. Like I said, why do we live where there's 3 trash cans, and they want to throw food away? And they're up there at 8, 9 o'clock having a food fight. Thank you for understanding that, man. Good people, there still is good people. And good will always reflect for good. Mm-hmm. came everybody's mouth. You know that. You know that, dude. I'm calm, I'm loving, clean for everyone. And even if I ain't making money for the home, I don't mind mowing the lawn. I don't mind doing the laundry. I don't mind fixing things. I don't mind folding clothes for mom and dad. I don't mind doing that. Chiggy, come on, Bubba. Come here. Come here. Sit down. I know. They're on a roll. They're on another one. They want to be on a roll. They're on another one. Shh. Goddamn crotch lipping. Gotta breathe. You can't do it all in one breath. Yeah, kids should be happy with their bed. Nice made bed. Parents should be in there watching a little TV. If I'm still up, I put the headset on past any hour on a school night or a work night. Or if I'm on my work clock, I'm off to video game. 10:30 before 11. She's playing games. I'll shut everything off. Shut everything down. The minute I shut the TV, shut the PlayStation off, 2, 3 o'clock at night, playing in here, playing there, don't turn the lights on, open doors again, start cooking in the kitchen, start throwing trash everywhere. Magically, when all lights go off here, I run around at the witch's hour.
3 o'clock in the morning.
You know that, yeah. You know that society that's living like that. Get everyone nuts. Get everyone out of algorithm. And then they're just sitting there staring at you. They got a smile behind her.
I'm getting high on all your stress and aggravation.
Try to make people feel dominant. Abuseful, neglectful. And it shows no dominance. They're showing no cleanliness. They're showing a lot of weakness. They're showing my head being flipping on my ear now. Pisces sign again. We're flipping like fish out of water. Ear numbering in circus. I'm gonna shut this down at 2 hours. Man, I appreciate the viewers. Like I say, damn, sometimes I should charge y'all a little PayPal, because some people enjoy this like it's entertainment. I should re-comment at the bottom of the screen. Well, if you're in here for the entertainment of all the constant yelling, cussing, screaming, all the ignorance of the hypnophagus on the back of everyone's esophagus, you need to pay an admission. If you're going to be a true viewer, a good person, enjoy the good time of the stream that I'm trying to conduct, you know. And it was so weird. Same thing with the dog. They'll hear the dog and there are 8, 9 people.
Tell fuckface, rub his nose and piss. Tell him to do it. Tell him to look like a dog.
That ain't my dog. It's supposed to be a family dog. There's another dog in the garage too. My dog's dad lives in the garage. I'm gonna hear y'all screaming, cussing. Double check the dog and make sure he has water. Once you stop with your phone, the minute I grab the dog, you run to the door with the phone and you stare at the dog and you're like,
I heard a bark for an hour, but then when I heard you walk up there, you put water in it.
You talk to the dog, you gave him a good pat on his shoulder.
What's up, Big Bear? What's up, TT? How you doing?
He gets all happy, tail wagging. I said, ready to go outside and relieve yourself so you can believe yourself? You want to get the panties out of you in a bind? Let me take you out here, buddy, so you can relieve yourself. Take a 1 and 2 and believe yourself again. Yeah. And that's to the elders. That's them cussing at each other. Mother, sister, literally punched, hit, laid her hand on my mother, knocked her glasses all apart, destroyed them. And you know what my mother did? She didn't call the cops. She didn't say nothing. She kind of let it slide. And then the girl runs around. Can't be a sweet little sister. Runs around and cusses my mom out.
Hey, you already know what my hands are like, bitch. You get around me again, I ain't scared to hit you a motherfucking again.
I'm like, oh, that's the way you treat your mom? Then you go, oh,
can you take me to Walmart? Pretty please. Can you take me to Walmart?
A lot of neglect. I've called the county here. The office, not like the emergency center, but the county. And I want to figure out how I can get restraining orders on these people from how they enjoy putting their hands on me and wanting to neglect me. I ain't gonna hit none of these kids back that they're antagonizing, they hit and beat and abuse at me. I definitely ain't gonna hit and kick and spit and play around none of these children or the daughters or the sisters. I never hit a woman. I never hit a kid. I'm not a fighter, I'm a lover. And there's a lot on that other end that I'm not gonna smother around. There's a lot on the other end that I'm not gonna smother around.
Now they're all bitching about it. I want this on the TV. I want the TV. I got nowhere to put. My kids broke the other TV. You bought them in that room. I want the TV, but there's nowhere to put it.
How you gonna give them a TV? They're gonna break. So I say I can't wait to break into everything that we're studying till we can take all your good stuff. And see, this is obviously the problem why my other sister can't live where Newt's the landlord of the trailer of the other place. Newt's the landlord of the trailer where my other sister, her husband, and his mother's living, but they're in there living. Newt painted it, make it nice and neat, and now your other sister needs to be here. Her 3 kids need to be here because all your other sister and her husband do are have a Leo fight with each other. He's beating, abusing on her, beating, abusing on me. It's a drama skit. It's a drama skit. Say the drama for people that treat my mama like that. Please, Eddie. Remember at the end of Who Framed Roger Rabbit? Please, Eddie. And they were all happy. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know. And you were actually crying. The dog is actually crying. Rolling his eyes, biting at his rear end, crying. Going, they're never gonna stop, are they? That's melted apart. Meth, cane, crack addict look. Their bodies goddamn mutilated like melting plastic everywhere. They're solder-earing down animals that walk. They're slithering like serpents and snakes and chasing the silence of the mouse around to create violence and neglect, to stomp on everyone's neck, walk on the back of your heels, and drag you from, you know that I want to go forward, but I'm going 10 times backwards. Gnawing at it. Like my friend told me, you'll tell when people are on speed or cane, because you won't be the one doing it, but you might start chewing on your gum. You might start gnawing at your lip, just because the rotten ooze of it. I'm in the state of Virginia, in Virginia, down south of Washington, D.C. Not West Virginia, Virginia. I'm on the other side of the schizophrenic ocean, my friend. My favorite games are, I enjoyed playing Madden a lot, but I haven't, been affordable on buying Madden. Of course, I keep up with the Call of Duty. That's been, I guess, the new game I really keep up with and play. I tend to like to, more like first person's PV, or, battle royal games, Apex. They got a new game that came out called Dogfighter World War II. It just came out yesterday in the store. It's a free battle royal game. And that's not these PlayStation of the Month games. If y'all like, and it's all about the World War II planes. Very cool, crisp graphics. Well, that I'm not scared of, because I've already seen it. I think I've been, brought back together a couple times, yeah. I've seen it. I've communicated with it. I think a couple people in here has already seen it and got Frankensteined. Yeah. That new Colossal game, that looks friggin' phenomenally awesome. Very awesome, cool looking free game. I mean, I ain't suicidal or anything, but yeah, you're hearing a lot of people on that notion. If nothing's getting worse, if I have no rights, what's the point of, my goodness? I don't want it to happen, but my God, if and when it does, please, Lord, take me in. I know there's a God, I know there's a Savior, and I believe in a God and Savior. That's what they call it, the resource planet, the desolate planet, the planet only used for fine minerals and resources. Yeah, the enslavement planet. I'm Virgo, Earth sign. I call it planet cursed, the perfect cursed. Yeah. Well, I appreciate the comments. I appreciate the good support. I'm going to shut the stream down. Hope y'all have a good week. Hope no coronavirus around anyone, their family. Hope y'all have a good, productive work week. Anything going on with your personal life and home and moments that we're in ain't as cursed as a lot of us are stuck on planet cursed, not planet Earth. And, you know, when it really hits the fan, the real, you know, the big shit of it hits the fan worldwide, other than the flu. I hope the people that do survive are prepared and, you know, and it's one of them, they say when it actually hits, people are definitely not going to want to. I would stay on, brother. I would. But I'm going to knock on wood on this and feel very glad of your customer service. Give y'all a good salute. Turn to the washing machine, turn to the dryer, and turn on like upside down turnips. Thank y'all again. Thank y'all, good viewers. And I'm still trying to get the drums out. See why I couldn't do the drums today? I gotta deal with the drum in the washing machine first to get it to spin. I gotta get that drum beaten before I can beat on the other drums. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, man. For real. For real. Thank you. Thank you. From the honesty of my heart. Thank y'all. Godspeed.